So I wanted to start this new series on my channel, like a crafty girl on the go kind of series, where I would like share some more like videos that are like more personal, like video diaries or vlogs or whatever like that, especially since I'm moving to Kenya and doing all of this travel and everything, because I know a lot of you guys who follow me on some of my other platforms like Instagram or Facebook or whatever, or my Facebook group, like you guys have questions, which is like makes sense. I mean, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It makes sense. So I wanted to share some stuff. So mostly I'm thinking I want to share a little bit about like what I'm up to and how I'm packing to move to Kenya, because honestly, like, you cannot take a ton of stuff with you when you move to a new country, because like every bag or box you take you have to pay for, and that's ridiculous. And also I don't want to take everything. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I want to like minimize and condense and just like take the stuff that I really love. So I'm gonna be doing some videos where I share like how I de-stash, how I go through my craft supplies and stuff and decide what I am gonna take to Kenya, what I'm not gonna take to Kenya. I'm gonna show you how I pack it. I'm gonna hopefully do some videos along the way of like me moving and like actually getting to Kenya and what my new house looks like, and how I set up my craft stuff at my new house, like all of that kind of stuff. But for this first video, I wanted to kind of give you guys like a little like overview of what I'm doing in my life. So I'm currently in my parents' house in the, what do you call this, the guest bedroom, or like a spare bedroom, and I figured I would do some videos in here because I'm planning on packing or starting packing today. And do you see this box here? It's kind of big. This is an action packer, so they are like, what do you call them? Like, they're giant Rubbermaid like boxes that you can like travel and you can pack, and then the lids just like pop off like this, and then they're huge in there. Like, you can fit a ton of stuff in here. So, oh, sorry, that's kind of blowing out. So here's my plan, is that when I move to Africa, I am going to take, like, my goal was 4 suitcases, but I'm already up to 3, and I haven't even packed any clothes or scrapbooking stuff, so it's definitely going to be more than that. My goal is to take hopefully 6 suitcases and then a carry-on. That's the goal, but I don't know if that's possible, but I'm gonna do my best. So anyways, when it comes to scrapbooking and craft supplies and taking that stuff, I am planning, and I, again, don't know how this is even going to be possible, on taking just one of these giant Rubbermaid action packers full of scrapbook stuff. So, first of all, that's not a lot of stuff. Second of all, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to pack it all in here. And third of all, it can only be 50 pounds. So again, it's really not a lot of stuff that I'm going to be taking with me to Kenya. So I'll just have to do the best that I can and somehow make it work. And I thought I would bring you guys along because I don't know about you, but like, I would be interested in knowing what 50 pounds of scrapbooking stuff do you take when you move to a new country? And like, what do you leave behind? What do you get rid of? What do you do with the stuff that you don't take? How much is 50 pounds of scrapbooking stuff really? So I guess the reason I say I'm interested is because I wish somebody made this video for me and explained all of this to me and told me like, here's what you can take, here's what you shouldn't take, here's what you'll use, here's what you won't use. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be real. I'm probably gonna have to like pack it, weigh it, unpack it, pack it again, weigh it, pack it, and then be like, I can't take this, and be sad. But it's gonna be quite the experience. So I thought you guys might be interested, so that's what this series is gonna kind of be about. there's going to be different components because I'll have to break it up. Otherwise, the videos will just go on forever, which isn't good and nobody wants that. Although, I mean, you might like longer videos, but probably I'll try to keep the videos like 10-15 minutes max or whatever. So anyways, oh, I probably should have started the video with this. Okay, well, whatever. We're here, we're 7 minutes in, I'm gonna tell you now. So I probably should have started by telling you what the heck I'm even doing in Kenya. You're like, why are you moving to Kenya and only taking 50 pounds of scrapbooking stuff? Why are you even taking scrapbooking stuff with you? Good question. So, for those of you who don't know, like maybe you don't follow my Instagram or blog or Facebook page, or I don't know. For those of you who don't know, scratch that. For those of you who don't know, or even those of you who kind of know but aren't really sure what's happening, I'm moving to Kenya, and I'm moving to Kenya on, October 10th. Okay, so I'm moving to Kenya on October 10th, and I am moving there for good. Like, that's the number one question that people ask me, like, how long are you going for? Like, it's permanent. At least 3 years, period, and then I'll probably come home for like a quick home assignment, and then I'll go back. So I am moving to Kenya for good, and I'm really excited about it, although it's like bittersweet, you know, like you're excited about something but also like sad about leaving home and leaving my family and like moving and all of that. It's just a lot of emotions. Like, if you've watched my Instagram stories, you know that I'm like pretty much a hot mess. But anyways, so I'm moving to Kenya, and I'm going to be working at Rift Valley Academy, which is a missionary boarding school. So basically, like, if you are a missionary that's serving somewhere in Africa, and you have kids with you, you probably need them to go to school. So Rift Valley Academy is a missionary boarding school where those kids can go and get a really great education, as well as, and it's like North American education, so that when they go home, they like can get into universities or colleges or whatever, as well as they have like sports and arts programs and music programs, which if your parents were serving, like, let's say in rural Africa or a tribe or where there's like none of that stuff, or there's not a good school, then at least you still get that. And I'm gonna be the child safety coordinator, so long and the short of it is that my job will be to keep the kids, the staff safe, and to talk about safety, policy writing, that kind of stuff. And if you don't know that, know this about me, but that's like kind of what I was doing in Canada. I was working for a company called Plan to Protect that does abuse prevention, like policy writing training, consulting for churches, organizations, schools, camps, basically anyone who works with people who are vulnerable, not just children, but children, youth, and like elderly people or refugees or new immigrants or disabilities. Like, organizations that work with those people like want to keep them safe, and that's what the company Plan to Protect that I was working with did. And I did that for 6 years, and I loved it. It was amazing. I was the director of training. But my heart was really like in missions and in ministry, so like being able to move to Kenya and like do child safety there is like just so cool. It's like, it's so cool. I'm just so excited and honored to be about it, to be able to do it. If you want more information, I'll probably make another video or like an FAQ video or something like that, so leave your FAQs below. Or you could even like go over to my blog, toribissel.com, and there's lots of information over there, but I'd be happy to talk to you more about it. But basically, all the gist of it is I am moving to Kenya permanently, and I mean, unless something changes in the future, but like for now it's permanently. I am moving to Kenya, to Rift Valley Academy, and I want to take my scrapbooking, crafting stuff with me because like I'm a scrapbooker, crafter at heart. Like, I could never not scrapbook if I was moving to Kenya. Like, that just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, so I want to take my stuff with me, but I'm kind of limited in how much I can take just because it's expensive and hard to move things and everything. And where I'm gonna be, I don't know if I can get shipments. Like, I'll have to figure that out later, but I'm gonna take my favorite supplies with me so that I can still do project life or scrapbooking or card making or mixed media, all the stuff that I do on my main channel. I'm still gonna do that, hopefully. And I'm still gonna make videos for those of you who are like worried about it, because that's like the #1 question that I get when I talk about moving to Africa. So anyways, so that's what's going on in my life, and what the new series or plan is. I hope that you'll join me for this journey of packing up all of my scrapbooking supplies in this giant Rubbermaid bin, and it'll be a journey, and I'm excited to bring you guys along for it. So that's it. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.